lift, open, back flex hard. Better, go. Push. Better, hold, step down, good. Since we are here in Las Vegas, I wanted to do something about the sins. It's a very dark number. There's a section of the routine where each girl does their own choreography, and I assigned each one of them a sin to portray. Brooke, you would be sloth. So I'm telling you right now, you have all this amazing talent, and you throw it away and give it to me sloppy.
None of us really knew what the 7 deadly sins were, and Abby had to explain it to us.
Paige, you are going to be gluttony.
Is that the one that's
Gluttony. It's not, no, you're just thinking like a pig's like a glutton.
The dance was called Sinful. They were all doing different parts, but I don't think they needed to be labeled. I think it was just another way for Abby to give a dig.
Nia, you are going to be greed. You want it all, you want it right now, and you want it your way.
Nia was assigned greedy. Nia is the antithesis of greedy. There's not a greedy bone in that child's body.
Maddie, you are going to be wrath. What that means is you get upset. You are ragingly angry.
She actually handed each person their own sin so they can act that out on stage. But it was just for a dance. It's just acting. It's just a role that everyone has to play.
Chloe's gonna be envy. Do you know what envy is? Envy is like you wish you had what another person had, or you wish that that other person didn't have it.
I knew Abby was going to assign Chloe envy. And Chloe came over to me and she said, she was upset because she said, I'm not jealous of Maddie. No, she's not jealous of Maddie. The only thing Chloe's jealous of is the fact that Abby treats Maddie like a person.
Brooke, I need you to be back a little bit so that it's staggered on that. Move up stage. All right, lots of just, oh, hi! Come on in, it's so great to see you. Liz Lieberman is a friend of mine from way back when, and she is the epitome of a Las Vegas showgirl. This is a dear friend. This is Liz Lieberman. Say hello.
Hi, all. How are you?
She is the showgirl. Yes? They've designed entire shows just around her.
Would you like to learn a little bit about the posture and walking on the balls of your feet? Okay, Don Arden invented this walk.
Learning to walk like a showgirl isn't easy as it looks. You have to have really good posture and really good focus. It's kind of like walking like a giraffe. The big neck.
Now then, I have a surprise. So, okay, who wants to put something on? Okay. All right, ladies, I have one other surprise for you. A real live showgirl, Katie. Who's Katie?
I think the girls were excited to see an actual showgirl, and I think it was nice for them to see, like, this is what you're working for. This is what you can be someday.
There's one thing. I was a principal in the show, and there was a caveat that I had to work topless.
I think Liz didn't realize how young the kids were because everything was going great. And then she talked about going topless, and I'm like, geez.
Not every show in Vegas by any means, but the shows I did, we had to.
If Maddie ever told me she wanted to be a topless dancer, I would totally lose it. I would lock her in her room and throw away the key.
Chloe, I'll be back, okay? When Chloe told me that Abby has been screaming in her face and belittling her and talking to her the way she is, I will not put up with this anymore. I can't. I can't. It is my duty as Chloe's mother to put an end to it.
Okay. Okay. There's someone at my door. Hang on. Okay. All right. Well, let me.
I need to talk to you.
Rude, again, come on. Christy came to my hotel room unannounced, which I did not appreciate. She didn't know if I was indisposed or if I was in the shower or what. But you know her, raised in a barn, comes knocking on the door, I need to talk to you.
You will talk about rude.
Christy is rude, arrogant, and she's clueless. You're not paying me for this time.
You owe me this time.
I owe you nothing.
You're incredibly
You cannot.
rude to my daughter. All I'm asking you for is to treat my daughter with a little bit of respect.
I do every single time. When you are in the picture, your child looks at you.
Because she's
She's like
afraid
this.
of you.
You ask her a question, she goes like this. It's like she's competing with you and me and you and me and you and me. When she's there with me all day, she's loving at that studio. I've been doing this for 30 years. There is a great camaraderie, a wonderful, beautiful relationship between the child and I, and the mother is jealous. You have a problem with your kid. Get some help.
Oh, Abby,
You do.
you who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
I'll throw whatever the hell I want to throw. You know why? Because I am responsible for Chloe's success. She wants to be a showgirl herself. She missed her opportunity. It's Chloe's time. Let me do my job. She is a beautiful dancer. She's a great kid, but she looks
Treat her
with
like
you
that.
with one eye, like this, scared to death to fail.
Oh my God, all she does is fail. All you do is set her up to fail.
She's holding 2 national titles.
You
What
went
do you not
up, you went
understand?
backstage before something and said, be like Maddie. Who does that to a kid? Deny it all you want. Deny it all.
Why wouldn't you want to be like Maddie? I want to be like Maddie.
Because Chloe doesn't need to be like Maddie. Chloe is Chloe, and that is good enough.
For who?
For her.
Not for you.
Yes, it is.
Then why are you so jealous of an 8-year-old?
Oh my God.
You should love her unconditionally.
I do. Abby, don't you dare question my parenting.
I do.
The bottom line is, I would really appreciate it if you could just be a little bit kinder to my daughter. That's the bottom line. My tears aren't a sign of sadness. They're really frustration. I'm so frustrated with this woman. She will never understand my point of view because she's not a mother. So, Chloe's at the top of the pyramid this week, and what are your expectations for her?
I expect her to win, hands down. I expect people to be talking about Chloe.
Okay.
People should be buzzing about her.
I just want to leave kind of and move forward because we're obviously kind of stuck with each other.
I agree.
I know
I agree.
that you've said it point blank. You don't like me.
I said I can't stand you.
I'm not as bitchy as I come across.
I saw a more human side of Christy. She broke down a little bit. I saw her be a little bit more emotional. However, I hope I got through to her that I do have Chloe's best interest at heart. She just needs to let me do my job. The stakes are high in Vegas because we're here to attend the Thunderstruck competition, and all of the West Coast is here. The kids here are incredible. The costumes, I mean, it's Vegas. It's rhinestones and sequins and feathers, oh my. So Vegas is really important because we only have 2 more competitions before the final nationals in Lake Tahoe. Paige hasn't even had her costume on.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Neither have I, the finished product.
Go, right now, hurry up.
I told Kelly that Paige's costume was hanging against the wall. I had yet to pull it out of the bag. I never saw it. Paige, let's see you, babe. Oh, I knew it was gonna be too big. Come here.
I saw my costume. I thought it was very pretty. It's just they normally don't fit.
Sure you have this one. Kelly, I think we're gonna need a headpiece.
Abby, she goes on in 15 minutes.
We have to make one. We'll just sew something.
Why is it that my kid always gets the costume 5 minutes before I go on stage, it doesn't fit, and I have to make a headpiece? Please tell me why.
I thought her red
It's every
costume-
time it's my kid. It's either Brooke or it's Paige.
The actual costume's okay.
That is just ugly. Does it look like 13 to 15
It's
age?
like Pennywise the clown.
I'm tired of it. So Abby gives me the costume for Paige 15 minutes before she's supposed to go on stage, and it doesn't fit. She looks like she has in the bottom of her pants. Everybody gets a new costume every week, and I get
The costume clearly was not the right costume. So instead of saying, oh my God, this is not her costume, what can she wear? It was, it's always my daughter. It's always my, again, the victim.
My kid should have her own costume. That fits more than 5 minutes before she goes on stage.
agree with that.
I'm not letting my daughter go on stage and feel uncomfortable in a costume.
We don't even have a black chair. I'm using a hotel chair, for God's sakes.
But what
But
happens
if this was anybody else, they'd have a hot pink chair with rhinestones all over it.
when she used that word, I almost fell off my chair. You can talk like that in your house, but don't talk like that around my dancers. She should have been expelled.
Just pull the number.
Paige, I'm gonna go pull the number. I need to hear it from you. Paige, are you absolutely positive you want me to go pull this number?
Yes.
Then come with me. Let's go. Yeah, it's fine. I have not pulled a number in years. If a child got hurt and couldn't dance and we needed to reblock it without them, I would pull a number. But just pulling a number because you have a kid and a mom that are acting like two big brats because their costume isn't right, ridiculous. If you don't want to be on stage and you're not confident, that's fine, I will pull the number. But don't think that you're gonna get better sitting on your butt in the audience watching your friends. I think Paige thought Chloe's gonna win. Chloe's on top of the pyramid, and I don't wanna get beat by Chloe. So I'll just sit on my butt and not do my routine. That is not teaching a child anything.
Every single week, my kids' costumes have either not had one, we've had to wear our old stuff.
But it's never right, Kelly. It hasn't been right in 14 years. It's never right.
It's every time for either my kid
Okay, you know
or
what?
the other
From now on, get your own costumes made. I'll sketch it. You take them.
No,
you have
I
it
don't
made.
need you to sketch it. I'll sketch it myself.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, if I'm getting it made and I'm paying for it, I'll draw the sketch.
Well, then you have to hire the
Let's go.
choreographer.
Fine.
Fine. I don't think Kelly has the wherewithal to hire a choreographer, to design a costume, to find a seamstress, and to do it all on time. She wants somebody else. Good riddance. She can have somebody else. Frankly, I have a lot of people that would love the attention that I shower upon Paige and Brooke. Melissa left the rehearsal early with both of her kids. I don't know where she went, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. So tell me where you went.
Let's go to MSA.
To a guy?
No, to a girl named Jen.
Okay, I know Jen. I know who Jen is. Does anybody know?
I think my mom told everyone and they were fine with it.
Maddie, you can't worry if they're not fine with it. Been trying to tell your mother. Who cares? You're gonna graduate from high school and never see these people again. Do you get it? These vultures? That's not the way they are. They don't really care. They don't care. I care. All right? Okay, so get back in line and do not discuss MSA. Do you understand? Yes? All right, go ahead, get back in there. I know Melissa wants what's best for Maddie and Mackenzie, but it's not about signing them with an agent. It's about concentrating on their dancing, their education, and their training. Nia, come on out, honey. Let me see you in that.
I threw together a costume with very little guidance from Abby.
Yeah, we need to take that off and see what else we have.
I just tried to do my best, considering I was told figure it out on my own.
You have shorts cutting your legs and making your thighs horizontal. You have a waistband cutting your waist, making it horizontal. You want to draw your eyes up to your face.
Holly, that looks really good.
Thank you for appreciating it. Abby did not.
Holly,
That's
do
it.
what you want.
No, I'm taking it off.
No, leave it on. If Holly wants to send her kid out on stage looking like that, be my guest.
Judges Award for Fierce Costume. Lots of costumes stood out to me today, but what I loved about this costume was the way the dancer worked it with such confidence. Congratulations, number 25. So David, who made your costume?
Well, my mom made my costume.
Take that, Abby.
Megaphone, where is it? Being the manager that I am, I see a golden opportunity. Let's take this little CD that Brooks made. Let's take the music and let's do a video. Let's go. I have a vision for this video. I see the girls up on top of one of those sightseeing buses that tour all over the Los Angeles area. They're gonna be up there dancing in their seats, swinging their arms around, fun, fun, fun. That's what I wanna see. And action. Brooke, you're not playing to the camera. All I'm getting is the side of your hair and your face, like this.
I'm really excited. I'm shooting my own music video, but Abby's sucking all the fun out of it. She keeps yelling at us.
That's all I've seen. Turn your head and look in the camera. Quit putting your arms up in front of someone else's face.
You know, I'm glad that Abby wants to be a part of it, but why does she have to take charge?
Run up, run down. You're just having fun. Like da-da-da-da. You don't even know there's a camera on you. Up, 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 and down, 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 and back up in the middle. Ooh, there's some guy taking my picture. Yes? And then turn up, high arms, big butt. Look, and then take that camera with you. Got it? All right, ready?
A lot of the ideas that Abby has for the video, I think are cute.
Action, Mackenzie, go!
1, 2, 3. Action!
Good girl. Nice. Did you get that, Nia?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Shooting a music video in LA? I mean, come on. That's a dream job. Run, Maddie, run!
We all got a special part in the music video.
Run! Dance! Go! Go! Go!
Miss Abby's having me dance out in the street. I think this is one of the best days ever.
Good job, guys!
Yay! We're done. I thought I was ready to be back. I thought I was stronger than this, but obviously I'm not. I want to go home. I want to be with my mom, and I want to be sad. I'm gonna excuse myself. Work on that part, Maddie. Count it out.
Abby's taking this morning a little bit to the extreme. This is a dog.
She just left us hanging.
Well, I'm sure she's very sad.
I know she is, Melissa, but life still goes on.
Maybe the girls can make a big card for her.
Maybe dedicate the dance to her.
Dedicate it to Baby, and the girls would love that.
I know it sounds crazy to change the group dance and pick a new song, but Abby's very vulnerable right now, and you rarely see that in her. So I want her to know that the moms are there for her.
Here, listen.
What's kind of jazzy? We could do that.
Jill places a song on her phone called Beautiful Day, and I really do love it. And I think it's a really good idea for the moms to express to Abby how sorry we are for her loss. I just don't think it's a good idea changing Abby's routine or the music.
Oh, I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah, but I think that we do what Abby said. We're gonna get in a lot of trouble.
We are gonna get a lot of trouble.
I don't know. I think Abby will really appreciate it.
When's the last time Abby appreciated anything? I can't imagine Abby being okay with us changing her group dance direction, but at the same time, if she appreciates the tribute, I don't want all the girls to be involved except for Chloe, so fingers crossed that I don't get suspended again.
Okay, so we've got how many options? 3.
I don't know if this actually goes with that music.
We decided to go with a new song choice for the dedication for Broadway Baby, and with that means new costuming, so we're gonna have to come up with that. God help us all.
I don't know, is this what we're supposed to be wearing? Who knows?
It is now.
She was so cute and never hurt anybody. She made everybody smile. And what if something was wrong and I could have done something about it?
I think maybe it was her time to go. She just, I mean, she got sick in a day. It was that quick.
I know. She kept me sane. She made everything okay. When I would come home from work upset or distraught over the mothers, or you just have a rough day at work and you come home and they kiss you and they lick you and that you're just... I wasn't here when she needed me. I was with somebody else's kids.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of strange. Okay, keep going.
I am worried that Abby's not here. I mean, this is her studio, and we need her here.
God, she's a no-show again. I understand Abby's still grieving, but we need her right now. We changed the group dance's song to a tribute for Broadway Baby, and on top of that, Black Patsy's gonna be there. The last thing we need right now is to lose.
I brought a donut for myself to eat.
I want a donut.
It was tough walking back into the studio, but I did it. Broadway Baby loved it here. She loved the kids, and I think she would have wanted me to be here. Ready, guys? I want to see that number, all right?
Yeah, this is their tribute dance, except Abby doesn't know it.
No, and I wonder how she's gonna react.
All right, let's hear the music.
Look, she's finding out that it's not the music.
That does not look like a look of pleasure or happiness.
Whoa, this isn't the music.
The girls wanted to do a tribute to you for a baby, so they wanted to surprise you with this dance and the music.
The girls or their mothers?
Both of them.
All right, that's not what I want. This is a beautiful number, not a pop song. Want to be nice and do something out of the kindness of your heart. How about honoring my wishes? Janine, you have to remember the mothers. No, not they.
Okay.
You can't let them bulldoze over you. You need to stand your ground.
She's changing everything that, everything we did this week, she's changing.
Obviously, Abby doesn't want to do any work. She just wanted to come back, and she's still grieving, which I understand.
Okay, come on, moms, come on down. But going behind my back, changing my music, changing the choreography, and now dumping this big hot mess in my lap, what these moms are doing is not okay with me. Moms, it's been explained to me by the girls that this was your idea and this was your choreography. You know, I'm being told that costumes I left that were ready, the headpieces that I had made that are all ready, and all my ducks in a row were blatantly disregarded.
We just thought since you were absent, we would step up and take charge.
Screwing with my choreography and my choice of music and my costumes and my headpiece is very offensive.
We all came up with some ideas for costumes.
No, I don't want any more of your ideas. My kids are not going to that competition with some Bahama music in white bridal dresses.
It's too bad that Abby can't see the beauty of what we're trying to do for her.
And in cash.
Okay, you know what? We're not doing this number. We're gonna use the music they want to use, and the kids are gonna improv. Since your mothers know best, you're gonna improv. Hit play.
There's no way they're doing this. It's almost like Abby's doing improv because she wants to prove to us moms, don't change her music.
I thought the other was better.
Miss Abby had us do this big improv section. It was definitely something unusual.
Whew. I have a big hot mess on my hands. They needed to really work on the choreography that I left them. That didn't happen. All right, it does not look like we are ready to compete tomorrow.
So is this gonna be a tribute dance? Because I misunderstood.
No.
We all wanted to do the tribute. She ended up being the only one to tribute her child's dance.
No, she was close to my dog.
But I still can feel sorry for you.
I wish the moms just wouldn't fight with Abby and let her enjoy this tribute. Anything that I've tried to do to lift her spirits, they've squashed with their behavior.
You watched my dog one day at the dance studio.
That's right.
My
This
dog
wasn't
has
about
been to
that.
Melissa's house. It stayed there. She's watched it when I've traveled and I've gone away.
So you're saying it's okay for Melissa to, basically she lied.
I just can't get over the nerve of Jill and the rest of the moms. We have a group dance to worry about. Maybe the moms should concentrate on that instead of going after Melissa. Girls, I need you right here lined up or you will not be in the routine. Does anyone have on orange bottoms? Who else is in the yellow top? Does anyone have plain pink shorts?
I feel really rushed. I mean, Abby scratched the dance that the girls had prepared, and now they're forced to do something last minute. I don't like to do things last minute. I like to be prepared.
This is just a feel-good, pretty number to show off your beautiful technique. So don't go out and do the same bad arms that you've been told over and over and over are wrong. Let's go, we gotta walk. This has been one of the toughest weeks of my life. I lost my baby. And now I'm at this dance competition with a routine that I didn't choreograph, and the kids are improving.
We do the diagonal line, we do the grande to the pyramid, we do the...
I don't think we have a shot at winning this.
Taking the stage right now is in a junior small group division. Here they are with Beautiful Day.
That was a
Goodley from Paige.
It wasn't the best. I think some of the girls could have made better choices, but the technique looked good. We'll see what the judges think.
Did you notice that Nia was a whole, like, beat ahead of everybody?
Nia?
Yeah.
No.
She was.
Never noticed.
I think
really
you were
together.
wrong about that. I don't think so.
She danced like she has two left legs. I knew she was a lefty.
I'm not engaging.
Well, why'd you say something to begin with?
I'm disengaging.
For her to sit in the audience and critique somebody else's child is just plain wrong. That's very rude.
So there can be two rude people in here today. It's enough rudeness for everybody. And if you're gonna critique something, you would have noticed that she was just a whole beat ahead of everybody. You didn't let Patsy run you out of here, did you?
If she thinks that she ran me out of that auditorium, she better think again. I gracefully exited.
It's easy for her to dish it out and go off on everybody, but when somebody tell her something, she don't want to hear it. That's a punk move right there. And I see Kendall, because that was my first time really watching her, and she can't dance either. Kendall, no.
All of a sudden, Black Patsy moves on from Nia to Kendall and starts trash-talking her.
Did you hear her? She just said Kendall can't dance.
Who said that? It's obvious that Black Patsy is just jealous of Kendall because she replaced Nakaya on Abby's team.
That little girl cannot dance. Your daughter cannot dance. I thought Nia was the one that had to work her way up. Nia dancing circles around your kid.
Well, you know what's funny? We said the same thing about your little girl.
I walked in your recital, got right on stage, and danced with your elite dance.
You were kicked out because she wasn't good enough.
No, bitch, I left. You ran back up in that studio, and I see why they want you back, because your kid sucks.
Does that make you feel good?
Bitch, you don't want to go there with me. I will show your ass hood.
Who started this?
You don't want to go there with me.
Who started this?
I just thought it was hysterical to see Jill trying to get like all hood rat.
Shut your big mouth, and I'll tell you who started it.
Shut the blank up.
And Black Patsy's all like, y'all. And I'm like, whoa, whoa. Stop.
Now shut up, bitch, I'm grown. Who are you talking to?
Stop.
You don't want this.
Stop.
I apologize on behalf of the Abby Lee Dance Company.
You a punk, Abby. Apologize for that. Where's my daughter?
We are not a part of that, and I am very, very sorry that this happened and the children had to hear that. I am sorry.
I'm done talking. I'm disengaging like Dr. Holly said. Yeah.
I really hope to never, ever, ever come across that woman again.
First place with a score of 273.13 points, entry number 64, Beautiful Day.
Our group number wins first place. I think Broadway Baby was in heaven smiling down upon them.
1, 2, 3. Good job.
We won with an improv.
The girls made this card for you.
I wish she could be here.
I love Baby.
I know, she made everybody smile, right? If you love Baby and care about her, then say a prayer that she's okay and that she's good.
This Abby is all dogs go to heaven. Look at how sweet this was.
That gold Charleston costume is missing.
Abby, are you gonna come do Pyramid?
No. I spent 2 hours last night looking for a piece of fabric after I told them to pull it out. The moms are always looking for me at the studio. I don't think they have any idea the kind of stress that I'm under running a business. Just give me my space, let me do what I need to do, and when I'm ready, I'll be out there. If they respected me as a businesswoman, they would stay out of my hair.
Well, I was just hoping that we would get to do pyramid because the moms obviously were not thrilled that Bryn was put on the team, and I know this should be a good pyramid for her.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
that'd be
hoping
great.
that.
Okay, just let me look at my
we can
hair
do
and
it.
I'll be out. Go ahead, girls.
All right, thanks, Abby. I know that Abby is busy, but I am anxious to get to pyramid. We have a lot to discuss about the mom's behavior last week.
And your highest scoring duet trio, The World Is Ours.
Do me a favor, I want to see the score sheet.
Here's your jacket. Makes it official. Yes.
Congratulations.
Jill, Melissa, you were saying something about the scores.
That means nothing to me. We asked you for the score sheets.
I'm not gonna stand here and listen to you try to discredit what happened. Let her have something.
You want some stupid on your team.
This is ridiculous. Let's go. Come on. It really should have been a happy, victorious moment for Bryn, but the moms ruined it, and I'm not gonna let them get away with it.
Where are your friends?
I don't have any friends here, JoJo.
Let's talk about our trios. So Bryn, congratulations. She led her team to victory. You were the highest scoring duet trio of the event. I thought you were outstanding. From where I was sitting, I love the number. Now, you are a member of this team.
Abby, how do you really feel about moms who don't necessarily agree with the way the results went, automatically questioning?
Why don't you just stop? All you want is drama here. Why don't we just go on with pyramid?
Okay, I know what you think. I wasn't talking to you, I was asking Abby.
Why are we bringing this up?
We're talking about the trio.
I don't care.
You guys never once take into account that this kid has feelings too, ever.
Because everything out of your mouth is mean and hurtful.
You're just jealous that Bryn has had a better season than Kendall. It's all over social media. It doesn't.
Kendall, don't listen to her. It's not all over social media. Trust me, she's a fool. That's a lie. That's a flat out lie.
You know what? Why don't we just focus on the pyramid? You'd moved on to this because this is not conducive to the girls.
This is what it's come down to. Every freaking day, thanks to that one, you're not allowed to speak or look at my child.
I wasn't talking to either of you. I was talking to Abby.
Then don't speak when she's around.
You know, it just amazes me that she won. You said it was not even real scores.
I'm not dealing with this.
I care about her feelings.
So much that she has to tear down every kid to make hers feel good.
I have not torn down kids, Jill.
Yes, you do.
You're
Yes,
the one
you
who
do.
tears down kids every day. You guys say crap about my kid all the time.
I'm sorry, she doesn't do that.
You're not out there, Kendall, so you don't know.
Excuse me, Abby, I am not allowing this woman to talk to my child like that.
Wow. Kendall yelled at Ashley. Our kids are becoming like their mothers. And is that a really good thing?
Grow the up! I'm done. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Jill!
No, you can have her. Have her. Have fun. I'm leaving. I am so over this.
This is absolutely nuts. I understand now how Kendall gets so upset because I'm seeing Jill do it. I just don't think that's great for their blood pressure.
Don't leave, not for her.
You know what?
Jill, how long have you been here? Not for her.
You know what?
Don't
Me
leave.
or her? I'm gonna pull
Don't leave.
She's a bitch talking about kids the way she does, Abby.
No, I said she doesn't.
Shut up, Ashley. You got your dream. Take it, girlfriend. You look like a pig.
Oh my God, how cute! She's so rude. I wish I could scream in her face and say how mean she is, but I'm not a brat, so I'm not gonna do that.
It's okay. Let's go, baby girl. We got better places to be.
Absolutely not. We're staying. I'm sorry. Come here. Ashley is not going to make us leave.
Go tell Ashley. Mackenzie's afraid of you, Ashley.
But why? Who the heck is she? She's nobody to you. You're letting that woman get to you. Instead of blocking her out like she doesn't exist. And if you let this woman do this, what are you gonna do on the next job? There's gonna be 10 of her.
When a mother talks about you, it's really not okay, and now that I'm becoming older and more mature, I have a voice, and I'm gonna use it.
This is our studio. You're making it work for her.
I can't
This
keep
is our
fighting
studio.
it.
I get
I
that.
have
And I
fun for
can't
your
either.
kid.
I know that. But now I cannot continue to let someone destroy her. I'm over it. Something's got to change because if Abby's going to stand around and let this happen, Kendall and I are not going to put up with this anymore.
Girls, take this as a learning lesson. Kendall walks out because she's upset. The person that upset them, still in the studio. Kendall, learning nothing. Getting the best of someone isn't always running. It's staying and beating them at their own game. We have a group. It is a tribute to David Bowie. Quirky, abstract, different. It's called Bowie Still Dancing. Let's go. Get together in a clump. All together, 5, 6 to your left, go. Okay?
David Bowie is a pioneer in the music industry, a person who dared to be different.
Come on, lean back and make that happen.
The dance is about being comfortable with who you are, but we're all the same in that we're all humans.
Pulse and pulse, the other foot, walk, go.
We have a hard time doing that as moms. We all have different parenting styles. We all have different ways of engaging in conflict, and that's the friction we're facing. I think the issue is that whenever we're yelling about each other in front of our kids, that's a bad situation to me. What we're saying, they're hearing. It's bad enough trying to manage Abby's bad behavior. I think at a certain point, we have to have some standards, especially when it comes to the girls.
I really don't like being the bad guy, and I do feel bad for what happened with Kendall earlier. We're permanent members now, so I have to do whatever it takes to make sure that we can move forward and move past this.
Let's do the group dance. Bring David Bowie back to life. Let's go. Remember, the movements have to be bigger with those jackets on.
I think since all the stuff happening with Ashley, the morale is very weird.
Don't get me wrong, we've had very volatile, stressful situations, but this environment, it's on a totally different level.
I expect people to react to something sometimes the way that I would react to it. And so when I get a reaction that's way more than I expected, sometimes I'm taken back. And I got a way bigger reaction than what I expected. So I'm sincerely sorry for my part in whatever happened.
Okay, thank you.
I shouldn't have said it, and that's all I can say.
Let's move on.
I am smart enough to realize that the only way to move past this is I'm gonna have to be the one to take the blame. By me smoothing things over with the team and with Jill in particular, it benefits Bryn because she can focus on dancing. So yeah, I'm doing that in the end for her.
Quirky, weird, strange, deranged, individualistic. Those are all narratives for David Bowie. Be whoever you want to be. Unlike the Ivy Lee Dance Company, my philosophy is be a winner. Yes? Especially when you're going to Vegas.
What would we do if the moms were in here right now?
Probably not talk.
They'd be trying to get me ready, and I'd be like, no, Mom, I have to do it.
It's actually nice to go with the moms. It's less stressful. I think there's so much drama with all the moms because I don't think any of the moms really like Ashley that much. So it's just really stressful.
Like, what's happening with this hairstyle?
It's like a faux hawk.
No.
Dude.
That's not it at all.
Oh, look at you girls. It's almost like you did
good. Really good.
This week has been filled with tension and animosity, so it's great to walk into our dressing room and see the girls being girls. It's laughter, it's fun, it's lighthearted, and they're acting like a team. And this reminds us why we're here, for the girls.
All right, girls, come on, let's go. Line it up. This is a tribute to an icon. You have to go out there and portray what David Bowie stood for. Individualistic. Own who you are. Embrace your difference. Embrace your uniqueness.
JoJo! Mixed with the view. Oh, JoJo! I held it in for as long as I could. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! What did you eat, child? JoJo knows how to clear out a room.
I don't do that. Let's go.
I know that this week is tribute to David Bowie, and we all have crazy makeup, crazy hair, crazy costumes. We just gotta go kill it. This week was crazy, so let's just go out there and dance. Sounds good. Let's nail it.
Number 64, we welcome Bowie Still Dancing.
This is a tribute to David Bowie. The lightning bolt on their faces, the spiked faux hawk, that 80s retro blazer. This routine must make David Bowie come alive on that stage.
Give these broken hearts shelter from the fire. Take this frightened child, teach him what love is.
The girls were amazing on that stage. Nobody could tell that we had a meltdown earlier in the week. That's because my girls, they're trained. They get out there and they make it look easy. They make it look first class.
So, first we have a teen group.
The moms may not be on the same page, but the girls have to show everyone in Vegas that they are a winning team.
Second place, entry number 58, Hanging On. And first place in the teen group category goes to entry number 64, Bo is Still Dancing.
Amazing. Bowie's Still Dancing gets first place in the teen division. The girls look magnificent on stage, and I think David Bowie would be really proud.
We won! We
won! Someone got their hands on some silly string. But you know what? We're in Vegas. Let's celebrate.
Girls, it was a good day. Everybody, congrats. We won the group. Gianna, everything looked great. I thought it was outstanding. The hair and the makeup, it all worked. Thank you to everybody who worked hard. All right, I'm gonna go because I had all these plans and now I'm disgusting.
Even though the ALDC won, our team is still not a team.